I'm moving into LOTV unit tester online, where I'm going to try out different army compositions and learn new things. So one of the more important things here is to kind of get a feel on what kind of army composition would beat another. Unfortunately, it's meant to be played by 2 players due to the fact that the AI just simply won't use all the abilities. So for example, if I would give my enemy my Templar and I myself would choose a couple of Stalkers, and I would stack these against each other, the Dark Templar will not launch any storms, and that's pretty much the problem. And that's the thing here. Attack. Not sure if I can turn on anything that could help me with AI control of the units, but as far as I'm aware, I can't do any of this. In any case, surprisingly enough, a few High Templar can take out 2 Stalkers, or so I think. In any case, with Storms, surely they would be able to achieve that. Now, I have a few terrains to choose from, and I need to pick one. So, no, field isn't really kind of the thing, really. A pass is more of a type that I'm facing during the battles. So what do we want to go for? So as far as I'm aware, a really good army composition nowadays is Immortals, a couple of Archons, a High Templar, and a bunch of Zealots, I guess. So this is powerful. Obviously the anti-air is a problem, but normally the enemy wouldn't have powerful air units besides maybe Protoss, I guess. And that's pretty much the best Protoss can field currently, as far as I'm aware. In any case, I'm going to stack this up against a bunch of roaches. So let's see how that plays out, just like that. It looks like the troops are really effective. In any case, I should probably...
I feel your presence.
Hotkey these.
Is eternal. We march to victory.
Well, really,
we stand as one.
I need to hotkey.
Lord, guide us. We burn. We need focus.
The Archons, because they have 3 range. So they have to be close. I need the Zealots because they're melee units, so they have to be up front. The Archons have to be up front. And
we shall stand against the darkness.
The Templar need to use their abilities. So
I heed the call.
That would leave
duty is unending.
Immortals at the end.
Justice be done.
And here I'm going to add more roaches to the mix. As you can see, quite a few roaches here. And what do we have? The price similar in minerals, not so similar in in gas, so I'm spending a lot more gas as a Protoss. So if I would have to queue this up,
We are the light of the Kala.
I would probably go
Seek enlightenment.
for something like that.
We are the blades of iron. My
And
power overwhelming.
alright, so now I'm issuing order to attack. And it's important to get the storms out in a way.
We shall stand against the darkness. We are focused.
That it kind of is continuously attacking the enemy.
My
Good.
charge.
So
Orkai,
then everything is just
our
fine.
minds are as one.
Alright, so
Justice be done.
these go up front.
We seek
the back.
enlightenment.
Now let's launch those storms. As you can see, unfortunately, the High Templar were not really close enough, and this Archon
Focus.
was behind, so he couldn't do much damage
We
at all.
stand as one.
In any case, that is
What guidance? My charge.
the thing.
Our
How to make sure that the High Templar are consistently doing the job.
We are the
Wow. Just kind of get them as close as possible, I guess, because I have to kind of micromanage them as well, as you can see, so that they would kind of go through this corner right here and wouldn't try to go around anywhere. So I kind of have to
we shall stand against the darkness.
simply leave a gap
We are the light of the Kala.
for them, and
We are focused.
that's it. In any case,
My charge.
an interesting thing I've learned recently is that by holding Shift and CTRL, I can take away unit types. So I used to just
Seek enlightenment.
hold Shift and take away single units, which is obviously a lot more time consuming, and it's a hassle to do it consistently many times. Now, by just holding
Our minds are as one.
CTRL and Shift, I with one left click can get rid of the entire number of units that I have selected in my card. Now what I want to know
We shall stand
is
against the darkness.
if I, for example, add these to another group, then select everybody, hold CTRL Shift and click on the group, would that take away the units? It looks like that wouldn't take away units, it would just add all the units to that group. So
We what we are. We need focus.
But
we seek enlightenment.
it would take away these units.
Power or we shall stand against the darkness.
So that's interesting. Now let's try this again. So I have everything
We
on
are focused.
number 1. In here it says 8, but you really have to look at the number that's below the word groups. As you can see, Alt right click to set this control group to all currently selected units and remove them from other control groups and your ally selections and control groups. Left click to select all units in this control group, right click to set this control group to all currently selected units. Alt right click to set this control group to all currently selected units and remove them from another control group.
Our minds are as one.
Well, let's take a look.
My charge.
Because I didn't really kind of got this. Alt right click. Well, I'm right clicking, but
My charge. We are the light of the Kala.
Okay. So basically just alt this group and
We seek
it
enlightenment.
would take away
Our minds are as
everybody
one.
just like that. So basically it would take away units, and item here would take away them from everywhere else as well. So
My
if
charge.
these would be added to more groups, like right here, I could
We shall stand against the
just select
darkness.
these here, hold alt and right click, and it will just take away everything and override this group as well. In any case,
We are the light of the Kala.
what I've learned here is that if I hold CTRL and shift, I would no, that this wasn't it. So basically what I was doing there, I had these separate, I selected these,
We are focused.
and I wanted to hold CTRL, shift, and this group button while everybody here besides the Templar here, and I clicked on it and nothing happened. It looks like nothing would happen.
Un Orkai, our minds are as one. We seek
Okay,
enlightenment.
that's
My
fine.
charge.
Unless I would just kind of add them
We need focus.
here,
We seek and we are focused.
but I would be able to add them just with CTRL anyway. So basically
We
select
shall
these,
stand against the
and
darkness.
it looks like if I hold CTRL shift, the CTRL overrides the shift function, which is taking away, and that's it.
Un
So
Orkai, a tomb.
in any case, basically I'm just going
Our
to
minds are as one.
add things up, and now
I heed the call. Our duty is unending.
that's kind of the thing
We are
here.
the light of the Kala.
The most important thing is to get the High Templar in a position from which they would be able to launch their storms, which
We shall stand against the darkness.
is
My charge.
a complete disaster.
What guidance? Obliterate.
Well, for example, a good idea here is to get these close-up units
Toridon.
onto one hotkey group
It will be
instead of any other way around.
overwhelming.
Okay.
Serve forever.
So here the High Templar need to do the storms, so I'm moving everybody up forward, and only then I'm launching the storms.
We shall stand
Alright.
against the darkness.
This kind of mode tends to lag out for me. I just kind of moved the unit and it lagged out pretty badly. Loads units and builds, including their positions. Upgrades are loaded if the shift key is pressed. I can save this. Terrain, that's a pass, that's a corridor. Let's take a look
My charge.
how things would play out on the
We
corridor,
are focused.
and let's see.
Not enough energy.
It looks like things would be a little bit better on the corridor due to these overwhelming storms doing the job. In any case, I think the pass currently is a really kind of a realistic
We seek enlightenment.
thing to have,
Our minds are
and that's the thing.
We are the light of the
Okay,
power.
so let's send in
Not enough energy.
everybody. Now, as you can see,
Light charge. And Tassadar. We are focused.
the Templar need to be in a position from which they could strike. In any case, it looks like a Zerg could use some additional
We
units
shall stand against the darkness.
to strengthen its
We are the light of the Kala.
position here. Alright, and
Seek enlightenment.
now the Templar, it could be a good idea to just keep them
Orkai, our minds.
on the
We
side
seek
or spread
enlightenment.
out. I actually have to hit through the entire field,
Light charge.
so that's the thing. Their storms
energy.
are the most important
Not
thing
enough
here.
energy.
Otherwise, without the storms, they would be defeated very, very quickly. In any case, the most important thing is to get as many units shooting here as possible. And that's it, because as you can see, if that wouldn't happen, not everybody would be shooting on the Zerg side, and they would be losing valuable shots. Besides, the entire Protoss force is shooting anyway. So that's one way to approach this. Another way is to just run everybody forward quite a bit and kind of relying just on that. Now everybody is doing their job. Obviously you kind of have to realize just how the damage is being distributed, and it may be that sometimes there's like a couple of bars left of health, but too many Zergs are shooting at it, so you kind of have to calculate things like that, I guess. Alright, let's go, and now we can hit them. Okay, they would be getting storms, they would have to get the hell out of those storms, but they would be getting more storms, so it looks like
Not enough energy.
the Zerg would be in
Not
trouble
enough
without that. In any case, the battle continues. So, what to do here? I think, first of all, we have to move the Hydralisks behind, and in this way, kind of use the roaches as a frontal force, while the Hydralisk could successfully shoot from the back. And as you can see, the Hydralisks added so much damage that things went really, really well. Now, without the upgrades, the Hydralisk range would be much lesser. In any case, let's fight. So first of all, I'm sending units a bit forward so that all these roaches could shoot, and that's what I'm trying to do here. Is I'm trying to get